What's going on, guys? Tmart here, and I'm bringing you guys with the episode of Modern Warfare 3 Lines of Sight. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the map Interchange, which is probably one of my more favorite maps. It's a lot of fun, it's super balanced, and the thing about it is it's all flat. You know, there's not really too much vertical gameplay, there's no like two-story buildings or anything, so any advantage you can get on this map in terms of lines of sight and things like that is really going to put you way ahead of your enemies, and that's what I'm hoping that this video can help you guys do. So anyway, the first thing I've got for you guys is super good for domination, but you can use it in pretty much any situation, and it's over by the C domination flag. And how I like to use it is if I'm spawning over here off the start of a spawn in domination, I will put on a marathon SMG class and I will run across the map to C-Dom, and if you look in between this truck right here, you can see in between the cab and the bed of the truck, and there's this nice little area here you can see directly on top of the domination flag, and I've gotten so many quads here, it's unbelievable. I haven't saved any of them, that's why you aren't seeing like real gameplay here. I'm in a private match, but it's a really good spot for that, you know, especially off the spawn in a domination game, or, you know, anytime you think an enemy is going to be capturing that flag, or if they're just going to be coming around that corner, make sure you look through this little crack in between the truck bed and the cab, and it's going to work really well for you. Now, moving on, the bus that's right next to this area, this thing is pretty important. I mean, it's kind of a major milestone or a major part of this map, and if you use it correctly, you can do really well with it. So as you're going to see here, you can actually see through the windows and see over towards like the flatbed and the area over there on the other side of the map. But what you want to do is, rather than just looking through the window here where you can't really see much, you can actually hop up on top of this car here, back up a little bit, and boom, now you can see over the bus and you can control this entire back side of the map, and it's going to be super tough for enemies to kill you. And if they start shooting at you, you can hop down, you can use the different windows of the bus, you can look through the front window to see towards the little kind of ditch in the ground over there that everybody's always in, and you can use this thing in a lot of different ways. You can go inside if you want, and just make sure you make use of this bus. The most useful spot is probably that one where you hop up on the car, back up a little bit, and you can see over the top of it. So that one's pretty useful. Now, moving on over towards that ditch or towards the flatbed area, this spot is pretty popular. I'm sure a lot of you guys know about it. You can actually look through the flatbed right here. This is super useful. You're going to see I'm going to get quite a few kills here, but you know, that's a major spawn point for enemies over there near that C-Dom area, and rather than kind of exposing yourself and sticking out too much and possibly getting shot, you can look in between the little bed and the fender of the wheels, or I don't even know what to call it, but there's that little area there. You can see through it. It's going to be hard for enemies to see you, and you can take them out. And you can also kind of see the other direction towards the middle of the map. This one isn't quite as useful. You can't really see quite as much, but I don't know, you might be able to use that sometime as well. And then of course you can also get on top of this truck in two different areas, both of which are very useful. I'm sure you guys know about these. Everybody camps up here, and that's why I want to teach you a very good counter spot to it, which is if someone's on top of this this flatbed camping and head glitching and everything, it's kind of hard to take them out. What you can do is, if you're in the middle of the map, run up to the overturned tanker there, and you can actually see in this little square area right here, there's a little cutout in the tanker in between stuff, and usually the enemy's head will be sitting right there, and it's going to be hard for them to see you. You can take them out, get a headshot, get them off of that flatbed, and they're not going to be able to head glitch or camp there anymore or anything like that. So that's pretty useful. Now moving on, we got a couple of spots left, and this next one is probably one of my favorites on this map, and it's just a little pipe generator hop up spot. I don't know what to call this thing, but all you do is you come over here, you jump up on the platform, and then you jump up on the pipe, and then boom, you are in prime position right here. There's a search and destroy bomb site right there. It's a really common spot because enemies will oftentimes spawn on the other side of that wall back near A domination. They'll come through the left side tunnel, they'll come through the middle of the map by that tanker. It's a really good spot, and it's almost impossible for them to shoot you out of this because you can just duck down, they can't shoot through that thing, and you can even hop all the way down if you need to. So this is a super good spot. Make sure you guys use it, especially when the enemy team is spawning back in that back corner of the map near the A domination flag. Now, moving on, there's just two more spots left. One of which is not really a line of sight where you can really shoot people from. It's more of like something where you can just kind of see if people are coming. It's in the middle of the map by the tanker right here, and you can look in between the tanker and the little pile of rubble to the right, and it works both ways. You can look through here, you can throw stuns, you can do whatever. It's kind of useful for search and destroy, just make sure nobody's camping or nobody's running across the bomb or anything like that. But you know, it's something good that if you think somebody's over there, you can stun check, you can see if they run across, you can, see what they're doing. You can't really shoot people through this because it's not a big enough area. And finally, the last thing I wanted to show you guys was just the little hop-up spot where you can see over the overturned flatbed in the middle of the map and see over towards that search and destroy bomb site. You guys saw me do this in my interactive video, and it's a decent spot. You can use this truck to your advantage, and the enemies won't really know what hit them. So anyway, there you go, guys. Those are my spots or my lines of sight for the map Interchange. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully next time you play Interchange, you guys can do a lot better. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you all later. Check out one of the other 2 videos on screen if you haven't seen them yet. And I've got a bunch of great Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 videos coming soon. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.